Using volunteer experience to highlight skills on a resume. Have you ever thought about how your volunteer work can make your resume shine? Many teenagers have limited job experience, but that does not mean you lack skills. Volunteer roles can showcase your abilities in a way that impresses employers. Let's talk about how to use your volunteer experience to highlight your skills on a resume. First, think about the skills you gained from your volunteer work. Skills like communication, teamwork, problem-solving, organization, and leadership are valuable in many jobs. Reflect on your volunteer activities and identify which skills are relevant to the job you want. Next, decide where to place your volunteer experience on your resume. You can create a separate section titled Volunteer Experience or include it in the Work Experience section if it is substantial. Be sure to list the organization name, your role, the dates you volunteered, and a brief description of what you did. This helps employers see your contributions and the skills you developed. Another great tip is to include a professional summary at the top of your resume. This summary can highlight key skills gained through your volunteer work. For example, you might write, "Enthusiastic volunteer with strong teamwork and communication skills developed through organizing community events." This sets a positive tone and draws attention to your abilities. When describing your volunteer roles, focus on specific tasks and achievements. Instead of simply listing your title, explain what you accomplished. For instance, saying, "Coordinated fundraising events that raised $1,000 for local charities," shows your organizational and leadership skills. Using action verbs like organized, led, and supported makes your descriptions more impactful. It is also important to match your skills to the job description. Review the job you are applying for and emphasize volunteer skills that align with the employer's needs. If the job requires teamwork and customer service, highlight volunteer experiences that involved working with others or assisting people. Consider adding a separate skills section to your resume. This section can summarize abilities gained from volunteering, such as event coordination, scheduling, or community service. Listing these skills helps quickly show your qualifications. If your volunteer experience included any certifications or special training, be sure to list those as well. Certifications like CPR training add credibility to the skills you claim. Lastly, remember that volunteer experience can fill gaps in your employment history and show your commitment to community and personal growth. Employers appreciate when candidates demonstrate dedication and initiative. By thoughtfully presenting your volunteer experience, you can showcase a range of skills that strengthen your resume. This approach aligns perfectly with a skills-based resume style, which focuses on abilities rather than formal work history. This is especially helpful for teenagers starting their careers.